A high school student named Austin Carroll was fighting insomnia when the Indiana teenager turned to Twitter for relief and casually dropped the F-bomb multiple times. Later, expelled from high school. A few days later, Carroll got expelled from high school over his foul-mouthed lapse. Even though the word wasn't directed at anyone, the tweet didn't involve his school, and it didn't happen during school hours. He says he did this on his own time. Or on school property or with school computers, meaning it's none of the school's business. But school officials in the small city of Garrett, it's about 20 miles north of Fort Wayne, contends that the teen used either his school-issued computer or the school network. The details could spell the difference between routine school discipline and a broader First Amendment dispute. What was your reaction when you heard this?
Just another one of those stories where a school overreaches, taking things a little too far, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know all the details. Was he like bunking at the school or something? Was he? I don't know.
First Amendment and student rights experts seem to agree with Carroll, saying if he was using his own computer and network to send the tweet, the school's actions was an incredible overreach and an overreaction that arguably raises First and Fourth Amendment issues. The mom, Pam Smith, says she believes this was just retaliation for the son's previous misbehavior, which included a suspension earlier in March for violating dress code by wearing a kilt to school, and a suspension last fall for using the F-bomb on a school computer. So we don't really know what's going on here, but I think the question is, how far does this go? To me, swearing outside of school time on a non-school computer should have absolutely no bearing on whether you are expelled from school or not. However, there has to be some limit, because if you were to commit some kind of serious crime outside of school time, wouldn't it be legitimate for the school to say that you were expelled in that case? Or is anything you do outside of school time not valid? No, I mean, you can get fired from jobs for things you do. If you get a DUI, presumably, it could be a no-tolerance policy.
Yeah, but this isn't a crime.
No, this is not a crime. No, absolutely. Yeah. What I'm saying is that it doesn't fully extend to it makes absolutely no difference what you do when it's not on school grounds. I'm not going that far.
Natan?
Yeah, I don't know. It seems completely absurd. We'll see how it plays out. I mean, it seems common sense that this kid shouldn't get expelled or even in trouble at all. I mean,
Let's put things into perspective. Some schools are worrying about shootings and stabbings or dealing with them.
This one's worried about the F-bomb.
And kilts. Yeah, that's great.
It does seem to put things in perspective. Thank you, Lewis.
A little ridiculous.